throw their words like jagged stones, try to cut me deep down to the bone. But I'm a fortress they can't invade. Their shadows fade in the light I've made. You'll never break me down, no, not today. I'm a wildfire burning, they can't take away. Every scar I wear is my battle crown. Try all you want, you'll never break me down. You'll never break me down. They build their walls, I climb them high. With every fall I learn to fly. Their whispers crumble in the sound of my heartbeat drumming loud and proud. You'll never break me down, no, not today. I'm a wildfire burning, they can't take away. Every scar I wear is my battle crown. Try all you want, you'll never break me down. Let them come with their venom and lies. I'll face the storm with fire in my eyes. Their chains can't hold me, I'm breaking free. A warrior spirit lives in me. You'll never break me down, no, not today. I'm a wildfire burning, they can't take away. Every scar I wear is my battle crown. Try all you want, you'll never break me down. Let them come with their venom lies. I'll face the storm with fire in my eyes. Their chains can't hold me, I'm breaking free. A warrior spirit lives in me. You'll never break me down, no, not today. I'm a wildfire burning, they can't take away. Every scar I wear is my battle crown. Try all you want, you'll never break me down. Break me down. You'll never break me down.
I am so sorry. Had a little technical difficulty there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special weekend stream of Wheels Up. For tonight, we continue with the saga that is PinkBowBirdo. I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he's hiding. I mean, I think we all kind of pretty much humiliated him the other night, but I might be a little biased with that. So, Birdo, if you're out there on these YouTube streets, please do come in. But before I go any further, I am going to touch up on the comment that Markella just made in the chat. Today's show is also possible by this wonderful streamer. Her name is Lips5. If you have any free time, I suggest you go sub up and see what she's all about. One more thing before I delve into tonight's hopefully wonderful festivities. I wanted to touch up on something, and I'm only going to say one thing. Checkmate. So I have backstage and getting ready to come up is the beautiful and very highly intelligent Markella.
Hello.
Oh, so do you think we're going to coax him out of hiding tonight?
Oh, I'm sure he's watching.
Oh, come on, Birdo. You game for round 2? Are you ashamed that you let a bunch of middle-aged old women, as you called us, beat you?
Grannies. Get it right.
I'm not. No. To be fair,
No, I'm a
I'm the
proud
only one
grandma,
in.
so
I'm the only one in the trio that's not a grandma.
hi NPC.
Hey, NPC, welcome to, I guess, a fun night. We'll find out. But let's do a little highlight first, shall we, from the other night? There it is.
Down. No, let
That's
them
all we're
talk.
asking.
Let them talk.
Slow down when you speak. Take a few breaths, so you don't wind up going, having to take a hit off of an oxygen tank. Look at his name when he comes back up.
He changed it to Henry.
You the one that actually, changed it to that. I didn't honestly, change my name to this. You're the one that basically, changed it. To that actually, name. And guess what?
Dude, you need to slow
Because the
down.
channel
You need
owners,
to slow
can
down,
actually,
dude.
do that.
You need to slow
honestly
it down. You need to stop talking
Are
over
you
people.
like that? Fucking,
And let people
delusional
talk on the panel,
shit? Is
motherfucker.
that what it,
You need to
comes down
shut
to?
your mouth
Because
and let
obviously,
people talk on the
pretty much,
panel, motherfucker.
and guess what? Another thing
Motherfucker,
is,
you need to stop and
look
let
at
people
you.
talk
Did
on
you
the
not
panel.
and
Shut
they,
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's exactly, what
You shut the fuck up. I said shut the fuck up. I said shut the fuck up. I said shut the fuck up. Talk respect.
Oh, that was so
Very
funny.
disrespectful.
Oh yeah, that's
He's very
Birdo.
disrespectful for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you let 2 Midwesterners and an Aussie blast take you down. Down. Let's just hope that you turn out to be a productive member of society in your old age. Well, I was hoping Lips would be able to make it. Markella, you got any?
Is she tagged in it?
Yes, she is tagged.
Hold on. Let me go send her a message and see if she wants to join.
All right. In the meantime, we'll go back to that.
And you'll be heard.
So another thing is, look at you. Bitch, you can honestly, compare. Tell
You shut up, bitch.
guess what? You don't fucking got guy in there. To be honest, bitch, you're not even fucking about your life. Bitch, you're not even about that.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. No one cares. No one cares. Come up here and be respectful, or don't come up here at all, bitch.
I love Lady Luck. Don't the rest of y'all? We're waiting on Markella to find out if the lady who helped inspire tonight is going to be able to make it or not. I really hope she does.
And I might want to add that some parts of this might be a trigger warning to everybody, so putting it out now, trigger warning.
Yeah. What she said. Well, let me pull up
Some of
my
it
handy
is.
dandy notepad here.
I messaged her, so I'm waiting on her to message me back.
Let me see my
Lady Luck, she really needs that soundbite. If you
I'll
could
get
just
it.
go and record it and send it to her.
I'll get it. 11:41. Okay. Come on. If y'all hear a
So,
bunch
how's
of
everyone doing?
Sorry, what?
I was just asking how everybody's doing today.
I'm doing fine. If y'all hear what sounds like a bunch of people stomping around, my upstairs neighbor apparently has guests tonight, and the steps are on the other side of the wall that my computer sits by, so can't do
And
much about it.
if you hear little kids, my grandkids are here.
Let's see here. There it is. While we're waiting to see if Lips is coming, I had to pull up the comment that got highlighted. That's the first thing that caught my eye, was from Mr. Nobody. I assumed Birdo was hatched from an egg under a rock. That just kind of got me giggling and my juices flowing. All right. I haven't
Can
had.
you hear their devices?
No, I don't hear any devices.
Okay, because they're playing songs, so.
No, I don't hear them.
Okay.
Let's see here. Go through my notes. I jotted down. Let me find this one. Oh, wrong screen. I got so many screens open at the moment, it's not even funny. 24:14. Sorry for the dead air, folks.
Yeah,
Had some technical difficulties. I'm still trying to unwind. Okay.
You're fine.
Might help if I go back to share my screen again.
Thing. Yeah. So therefore, people. Okay, guess what? You're gonna if you want to get that done, you're gonna have a million. You're gonna have to have a lot of money, and that's not the case. If you have very good insurance, that would basically, cover it.
Medicare, all that. Okay, yeah, but
I wanted to touch up on that because I live not too far from Birdo, so I know what Medicare entails and what it don't entail. But what I found interesting was that Birdo is self-assured that Medicare would pick up the tab 100%, and what I was able to find was that it said only if it's medically necessary. Now, on the Medicaid side of things, which later on in the video, Birdo does confirm that they are on Medicare and Medicaid. Medicaid will cover it to an extent, I guess. But Markella, you told me you found out differently than what I was able to find out.
Yes, I did some research. Yeah, I done some research, and Social Security Disability will not pay for any kind, how do I say it, transitioning.
Gender affirming surgery.
Yes.
Okay. I applaud our lawmakers here in the state of which I reside that they don't cover it, but at the same time, that makes it harder for people where that's their only form of medical insurance to achieve their true self. And that, that kind of makes me tear up just a little bit for them. But, hopefully things can change in the future for them. Okay. Pull that back up again.
Yeah, because I really think that Social Security Disability should only cover the needs of the person that is receiving it, and that's not a need, and it's not a health issue. So
some probably would want to argue that point with you because to them it is a medical issue.
But it's not a life and matter medical issue.
No.
My question to you was, can people or anybody, whatever, or does it differ in different places, not have the bottom surgery and also still get that changed on their license? So can you have your license changed without having bottom surgery? I was going to ask that.
I'm saying that you can still get everything once you get everything changed over. Yes, you can still get transferred over, but there's a lot of different people. Some people, like, believe it or not, but I'm not I'm speaking for other people. I'm speaking for basically in general. Like in general, some people don't want to have the get it, the thing remover. Down there, some people don't want to get that removed. And the only reason why some people don't want to get that removed is because just in case, like, if they want to transfer back over, over, like you say, for example,
right there's the problem though.
But you're not listening to everything I'm saying though either. You're gonna have to listen.
Well, I have to interrupt, otherwise I'll forget because you say a lot.
You can't just interrupt everything.
It's my panel. Don't start that. Yes, I can.
Well, okay. Well, if I'm going to interrupt you, then I'm just going to keep talking over you. Then
why make it a fight? All I'm trying to do is add to the conversation. Don't make it a fight, or I'll just end the show.
You want me? Who said I was making it about a fight?
Oh. There we go.
Hello, Clay.
Hey, Clue. Clue.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you ain't checked out Clue, please do. Clue, drop your link if you want. I'll have one of these ladies drop your link, and we'll get you some more subs in there, my friend. But this is only about 25, 30 minutes into this live. And you can see that attitude or that facade starting to crack just a little bit.
Right. And I would like to also add that in order for him to go to the DMV to have it changed that he is a female, he has to do the full transformation, and he has to get a letter from the doctor, and it has to be notarized and taken to the DMV.
And that's a process that takes time.
Correct.
That not only with the surgeries, but the recovery period, the psychological evals that you have to go through to even prove that you're of sound mind in making said decision. But for me, this is more about Birdos showing who they really are, or starting to show who they really are, especially after the other night's explosive, shit show.
Yeah.
And I'm at a loss for words to see Birdo this composed, I guess would be the word.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stopped. I should have just left it on. No, I do not want to leave the studio.
Make some money with that
Or that-
fast talk.
Yeah, I mean, like I said the other night, Birdo's got a brilliant future as an auctioneer, or even quite possibly a court stenographer, because you got to be really fast in both situations. Okay, let's go back to this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna skip over that part. If you're on Medicare, what do you get Medicare for?
What do I get? I mean, that's you know.
You gotta be able to get Medicare.
Huh?
Either physically or mentally. I assume you've got to probably get it. You don't have to give me exactly why, but you could say like mentally or something. Or I just, for whatever, I'm disabled. I mean, that's an easy answer too.
I have Medicare and Medicaid. I have both.
Okay. No, I would.
So yes,
I understand how those work, but I wouldn't call that the best, like the greatest insurance, like you had said. If you got
actually,
the best
well, if you don't think that's the greatest,
it does cover a lot of things, but it's
what other insurance company that you can think of that is better?
Priority Health. So I'm just saying, I'm not here to debunk your statement or whatever. Everybody has common sense. It was just a question. So yeah, so you must have a disability. That's completely fine. He has both.
Why are you questioning my? I've already admitted. I mean, what I've had. You know,
it's a question in the chat. Chill out. They just wondered why you had Medicare.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter why I have it? Like you know, why is it any of their business? I mean, why I have it?
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's not hard to look up to see if Medicare actually does cover that. So that's why people.
Right, she's correct.
And that's what I found out. But I'm not going to dox the poor soul by saying what state they live in. Just know that I am in the geographical area, so to speak. But if Birdo didn't want to answer questions, then why agree to be interviewed on someone else's channel? Only to get bent out of shape when someone asks a question. Hopefully we'll find out. Birdo, if you're out there, we miss you. Please come see us.
The link's pinned.
Yep. The should be. Yeah, it's pinned, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pinned. And they're not blocked.
Nope. The StreamYard link is pinned at the top. So let's continue then. And in honor of PinkBowBirdo, we're doing all things pink. And I hate the color pink.
Yeah. It'd be better
Well,
if it was
even
purple.
if it, I had to prove someone else wrong when they sit up there and said that I was wrong about that. But guess what? I
They're not
and I
saying you're
proved them
wrong.
wrong. That it does cover
They're
it.
not. Okay, but read the thing on. They didn't say you were wrong. They said it only covers if it's medically necessary. Well, that's where I was going to go. Was it? Did you or could you or do you, and what are some of medical reasons that people have that done? So not everything is an attack. It's just we have to ask questions to try to understand. Because it doesn't even cover braces. I can't get them on my kids.
You see that comment. You see that comment right there. I'm just saying that even if you do explain it, like even if you do prove them wrong, they're going to sit up there and say that it's a lie and that they're right.
That done. So not everything.
Okay, I want to pause this for a second. Where, pardon me, Chasing Justice says Medicare only covers it if it's medically necessary. Darn it. And that's true. Through my own medical saga over the past, it'll be 3 years now, of fighting to find a specialist in my area to go to, for one, only to get to set appointment for said doctor to say no, it's not medically necessary, despite the fact that my leg looked like something out of the Walking Dead special effects makeup trailer. The fact that I was in excruciating pain nonstop for 2 years, and Medicare and Medicaid, they don't care. They do not care. And that'll be a subject that I cover at a different time. But that's like one tangent to really not get me going on right now, I guess. So let's
everything is an attack. It's just we have to ask questions to try to understand. Because it doesn't even cover braces. I can't get them on my kids.
You see that comment. You see that comment right there. I'm just saying that even if you do explain it, like even if you do prove them wrong, they're going to sit up there and say that it's a lie and that they're right.
But that's not what I'm up here asking you. So who cares about that? I'm just saying I'm going to take that and then try. The only reason I'm going to try to understand it is because now that you say that, I'm thinking, oh my God, there's got to be, because of this reason here, there's got to be something wrong with Birdo. Is there some way we can help? It doesn't always have to be bad.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, well, that's where this was all going, kind of thing, or an example of where it could be going.
If Birdo is perfectly fine, then why are they on disability to begin with? That's something I hope to ask Birdo. Once again, Birdo, if you're out there, please call out so we can find you and bring you home.
Only because there usually has to be a medical reason. Just made me wonder, like, what are some, you don't have to give me your medical reason, or if you even have one, but what are some examples of some medical reasons that people would have to have that surgery? Just so I can understand.
There is, there's just a procedure, like if you haven't know anyone that basically goes through it, basically if you might want to talk, if you are thinking about that, you might want to talk to some people, but you're a lady anyway, so you're not gonna have.
I gotta touch up on this, like the broken sentences. Birdo's grasping for words to say to make everything that they are saying sound plausible and realistic. The stutters, and for anyone who's seen or heard Birdo don't stutter. Birdo just goes from 0 to 1,000 in under half a second.
To worry about, but there's other procedures where they can, make your thing, look like, what, like a guy's, but there's different, procedures of how they get that, that thing done. Like there's for example,
because without looking online, I just don't know off the top of my head what a medical procedure, what a A medical reason would be to have a surgery, like a sex assignment surgery. I can see something wrong with your area down there, having to have it cut off. I can't think off the top
Well,
of my head.
it's not. They're not actually cutting it off. It's not cutting it off. They don't cut it. They don't cut it off. What they do is that they turn your penis into the vagina. That's what they do.
That's where my question.
They call it the inverted penis. Basically, they scoop all the innards out of it and turn it inside out.
Correct.
Oh, I'm gonna stop for a minute there.
And there's a lot involved after that as well, because you have to dilate like 3 times a day for so long, a day, and for so many years, because it's like an open wound. So.
And open wounds, internal open wounds, do take longer than healed than external. I know this for sure. Aw, Clue, did we hurt your little feelings? You know we still love you. Oh, I'm trying to find a certain timestamp. Because apparently Birdo went, sadistic on lips, and that's really what I'm trying to find. Oh boy,
If you go to the hour and 59 minutes in, you can start there, and it's a little bit after that.
Okay.
And this, y'all, like I said, trigger warning.
Yeah, this is not going to be pretty. Okay. I think I am close enough to it, so we will go back to this.
She hasn't been because she's been over here dealing with another old community dealt with Jim Terry. And Jim Terry was having her do all these things like shave her fucking head and shave her eyebrows and all these things for like $50, $75, dumb shit, right? And then as she was staying in this hotel for a while, and she had like 30 days in a hotel, and Jim had her put up a spy cam and all these things. Well, she started to get too hyper focused on Jim and pleasing everybody in the community and shit, for a couple dollars here and there, that she totally lost focus, if she ever even had any focus, on her own life. And now she's lost everything. She's even lost her backpacks while being homeless. She has nothing. She don't even have blankets. Couldn't find out the IRS, or something that we know is not true. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Different things. But she's finally on some.
It's not far after that
now.
one.
I don't know what she's gonna do with $400 or $500.
Not long after this. Okay.
A month when she doesn't have nowhere to put any food. She has to leave.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't know about the new shelter, but the other one she had to leave every day for a while and then come back. You had to take all your things with you, and that's how she lost her mom's ashes. Was when she got kicked out of the shelter. They told her she had to come back by 4 o'clock and get her shit out of storage or out of the whatever locker. And she never came back. Like I said, there's other communities with all kinds of other drama too, y'all. And that's kind of where I've been right now, is not really dealing, but kind of listening to this and obviously because I care in my heart or whatever, I weaseled my way in. I'm trying to help her a little bit. Trying to figure out things. I'm not trying to help her. I'm not giving her money, but I am trying to help her figure out what's going on, why she feels like YouTube is more important than trying to find her own home, or a job or anything like that. It's a Mark. Today's the first that she hasn't been out of that. Yeah, I've been talking to her though. I apparently should have. I was talking to her when I went live, and I just stopped on accident.
You do know that when you get your drop.
Before I go too much further, Clue, would you like to hop up for this next one so you can help dissect what gets said, please? I would be very grateful.
Right? Oh, never mind.
You're okay. What?
No, I was just gonna say that when you get your you pass your when you start taking tests for that you get your beginners, and once you get your beginners, you have to have someone sit by next to you while you take the driving test, and once you pass that, you get your your driver's license.
Yes, mermaid. Who's getting their driver's license? Sorry, I don't
I'm
know
saying I'm telling you the steps.
Oh yeah. Did you get yours yet? Like, do we have to pull over because Birdo's on the road, or what?
Well, I mean, the thing though, like it's a secret.
What? Why is it gotta be so secret?
Which, no, PinkBowBirdo does not have a driver's license.
I think it's only fair that you give.
Yeah. I do have to agree with one thing Birdo just said, that if they don't like you, it's not a big secret. But that's, state employees working in whatever DMV you go to. They're overworked and underpaid. A lot of people know that, and I guess Birdo didn't. I don't know.
Give me a warning.
I think because once I show up to y'all's homes, it's game.
I know, but I'm scared. I want a warning first. There, I don't know why that went in all caps. That's my cash app. I know nobody really cares too much, but
I'm gonna say for this, if you were to get into a fight with someone, if you were to meet up with someone on YouTube, like who would you in person, like who would you?
I was just saying, I know Steffers. All right, what am I looking at here? It's legal. If she legally referred to him as a crime, and he can go after her. All right, what's going on here? Then you shouldn't be watching it. I'm getting dressed now, and what?
I see we got more trolls, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
That's funny that he's talking about trolls when he's a troll himself, and he goes everywhere, and his favorite thing to do is to block you and then set up on panels so he can read the chat because he can see it from the back. Wills, are you still here?
I did it again. I muted myself. Birdo, doesn't realize, and I hate to burst said egotistical bull there, but Birdo, you just don't have enough followers for anything to constitute calling it a raid. When it's you and enough people to count on one hand, that's not a raid. That's a sorry attempt at one.
Looking at a text, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oops, I just opened it up. Wow, that's not very nice, people. Okay, sorry, I had to deal with another message. Oh, sorry, I already went live about it. The lady I just went live about still causing problems. Lady Melton still. I'm not sure what happened to Lady Melton Hexpun Hex. Yes, verbal. Yeah, what do you want us to wear when you stop by? Or do you want us to wear anything certain?
You should wear. You should wear some. I mean, let's say
okay, this is where it starts.
Super secret driver's license, and he's the best driver on the road. Best artist, best driver, best ass shaker. Nah. Trust me when I say that no. You might be the best at being the worst, but you are not the best of the best.
Some strippers so you can bend over and you can just bend your ass and just wiggle that in, across my face.
The strippers, or I think you said me, or
more like in a bikini.
Okay, and he's talking not just about me, guys. He's talking to everybody.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to vomit tonight. Oh. I'm just hearing this for the first time myself, so it's like, and we ain't even to the cringiest part yet. Something tells me.
That made me feel weird for a minute.
Oh, stop it. Are you talking about me or someone else?
Well, when you said that, it just seemed like you were talking to me because you said you know. But
I said shit. Shit.
Okay, you were answering the question. Okay, I get it. Yeah. So you do like females then, which is perfectly fine. There's a lot of. I mean, females really are the only beautiful thing out there.
Well, if I'm gonna be taking, here's the thing though. Like, if, we're gonna be meeting up. You're gonna be paying paying for it. Like, if I'm gonna be doing the meetup with you, if I'm gonna be taking you someplace, you're gonna have to do like, a little something.
Oh my God, really? So
a little something as he slings that snot back.
Yeah, it's a cheap date.
Oh, I could make so many comments about that, but I'll be nice and I won't. Let's continue.
That's only legal or whatever. Not even legal. It's
prostitution. How's that prostitution?
Because you're buying me something, I'm giving you something.
No, I mean, if I'm gonna be doing a meetup with them, like I'll be like, if someone were to ask me, okay, do you want to hang out? I'd be like, let's say go to a restaurant together. I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, but you're gonna be the one paying for it though.
Well, that's just odd. You wouldn't, even if male or female, I think I would still offer to pay for the other person's meal, knowing they would deny it and want to pay, in the back of my mind. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Oh
God, you guys, this is getting nuts. Like, I don't understand your dating process. Please tell me more. So if you ask somebody else out on a date, who pays?
I mean, if someone asks me, I'll tell them, okay, you're paying for it. If I ask them, I'll pay for it.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Stop.
But I'm not gonna just go out and just say that. Okay, you're gonna be, you're gonna be paying like for. But I'm just saying because you're the one that offered me, so they're gonna offer me something. They're gonna have to be the one paying for it. And I will not pay no more. Let's say, if on a date, I will not pay no more than say $300 on a date.
That's pretty.
$300 with today's prices, man, Birdo, you a cheapskate.
Good for one night.
Don't ask me to pay more than that because if you. Yeah.
But I'm a cheap date. I'd be like, damn, you just spent $300 fucking dollars on that. Like, I don't like flowers and stuff because they die and there goes all your money. Like, I'm like that kind of person. Might be something I can have for a lot longer than 3 days. Or something. Like a house. See, PVR, I know. Pink's offering $300 on a date. Like, okay, now do you expect that in return if somebody asks you out that they have to spend that much too? Or like, what if they only had like $50? You guys went out for a good time with that. You guys went out to a concert maybe and.
Well, if we were talking about a restaurant and we were talking about an expensive restaurant, but most restaurants are not even going to cost that much. Most restaurants you won't even have to pay let's say even over $20 most of the time.
Yeah,
McDonald's, here we come.
Big Mac's out.
I was thinking that too.
Yep. $20 won't buy very much at McDonald's.
Nope. Not unless you're eating off the kids' menu or the dollar menu.
I thought they got rid of the dollar menu. Well, they did here, so.
Oh, they did, but still, the whatever their cheap menu is, because I know they have something in its place, but still, yeah. Take me to McDonald's and you're gonna be spending $20 just on my food alone. Not really, but you never know.
Well, yeah, because you got to get Gracie.
I'm not meeting it. I'm not.
Yes, I gotta get my Gracie extra large order of what we call fries. But let's continue.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be meeting up with you
Oh,
at
Big Mac is out.
McDonald's or nothing. Hell
Get
no.
bread's good if you take the pickle and all that shit out of there.
Like you can miss me with that. If you're talking about meeting up with McDonald's for a date, like get out of here.
Yeah.
I can deal without that.
What there's a saying that comes to mind, something like champagne taste, but I can't remember the rest of it, but I've heard it, and that's what's echoing in my head right now. McDonald's ain't good enough for you. Yeah.
Well, then you tell me where you're gonna go for $20.
Dollar Tree and buy some stuff off the shelves.
I guess so. It's gonna come in a can. You gotta heat it up at home.
Oh no, not that dreaded canned pasta. God, kids today.
The Chef Boyardee.
Yeah. And I pity the person that has to grow up on that. Oh wait, my kids grew up on it and they turned out just fine. Yes, it turns some people into basket cases.
That no. That's just more like a get to know you. You know, that's
that comment. Something tells me Birdo's mom wouldn't give him enough to even get to the county line to go somewhere nice.
Well, Birdo wasn't actually raised by his mother, so
yeah, I know, but still, oh, dang it! Now I forgot what I was gonna say, and it was a good one too. But we'll continue. But I do love that comment.
I mean, McDonald's is just like it's just more like a.
Would you have to really
a friendly type deal? It's just more like with friends, like you know, or someone would do, not a date.
So you'd spend more hanging out with somebody's or less? Sorry, I misunderstood.
I'm not gonna. Well, on a day, I'm not going to be meeting up with no one at McDonald's. No.
Oh, yeah. I would.
That's just like what? No.
I fucking would. I mean, I don't know if I'd sit out in the car more than I'd sit inside, but I like to get more personal in the car. And not close and weird. I like a good conversation where not everybody's around to listen.
Oh, we have Birdo in the back, you all.
We can just go to a freaking bar.
Oh, it's game on! Game on! Let's do this.
And don't be so demanding, Birdo. You can ask.
Birdo, I'm gonna lay down the ground rules for you, my friend, before I let you up. You will be respectful of not only myself, but any panel guests that are up here, and that includes all three of us ladies. And if you don't,
Lady Luck.
I'm gonna stick my guard dogs on you, and we're gonna turn it into another shit show embarrassment of yourself, just like the other night. So be respectful.
Hey, Wheels. Hey, Michaela.
Hey, Lady Luck. How you doing, girl?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Are you ready? Did you practice that line?
Yeah, you ready to rumble?
Got it memorized?
I'm ready to rumble.
I'm gonna have to find that soundbite somewhere. Something tells me I'm gonna need it in the future.
One thing's for sure, you can't honestly, embarrass me whatsoever. You may think that, that you can, but all you really can't whatsoever.
Hi, Wheels.
And then you want to make up lies and say that I wasn't.
Wheels. Let's
Birdo.
start, Birdo, with Hi Wheels. Thanks for having me on your panel. Let's start with Hi Wheels. Thanks for having me on your panel. Yeah.
You are most
Have some
welcome.
manners, bitch.
Oh, Birdo, you don't want to play by the rules. I guess you're going to let 3 middle-aged women embarrass the fuck out of you once again.
Nah,
Let's
you just
start
getting
with
embarrassed
Hi Wheels. Thank you for having me up on the panel,
myself. I mean,
bitch.
unlike y'all,
Bitch.
y'all the ones are going around there. I mean,
Are you
spreading lies and
listening,
different
bitch?
rumors. That's what I mean. What y'all do?
Dumbass.
Y'all
Why
want to,
don't you have
you
some
know, you
panel
want to step
manners?
there and say that I
Why don't you
wasn't,
have
you
some
know, raised
panel
by my
manners?
mom. And, you know, shit, I actually was raised by my mom. So I guess to show that how much you actually know
Oh, well, she
about
must
me.
be
Guess
real
what? You don't
proud
know
of you.
shit
but
about
you
She must
actually
be
anything.
was
real
not
Yeah,
proud of
exactly.
you.
raised
You
by
go,
your
Yeah.
you go
mom.
around, you know,
Oh,
listening
you
to
make
other
any
people's
mama
lies
proud, Birdo.
and well,
Listen to
because
ya.
you got
Listen to
that. I
ya.
mean, that must, you
You'd
know,
make
crap.
any
I mean,
mama
preparing
proud, wouldn't
yourself,
ya?
and you know,
Wouldn't you,
yeah,
bitch?
and then you're gonna basically, you know,
Wouldn't you,
fall into
bitch?
it as well. Guess what?
Yeah,
It
you'd
doesn't
make
show
your
that you
mama
don't know very
real
much of
proud.
anything, do you? I mean, just
She
because
must be,
you didn't raise your,
is
I
she
mean, my, you
watching
know,
this?
kids correctly,
Is she
doesn't
watching how
mean
you
that
come
my mom
online and behave?
didn't raise me. That's right. I
Watching how
mean,
you
guess what? I mean, you're just,
Oh,
I
she
mean,
didn't
low,
raise
I
you,
mean,
darling. She
having
dragged
the
you up.
nerve.
She
It
clearly
just goes
dragged
to
you
show,
up with
I mean,
no
how
manners.
much, I mean,
She
you are.
clearly
You
dragged you
come
up
on here
because you have
bragging about,
no
you know, how much
fucking
you know, your
manners.
family
Say hello
members
to the
and shit
host.
were actually, you know,
Hi,
doxy. I
Wheels.
remember that. I
Thanks for
do.
having me up on
And
your
guess what? You came on, I mean, on the internet
panel.
instead talking about, oh,
Hello,
guess what?
hi,
That your
Wheels.
kids and shit.
Thanks for having me up on your panel, Wheels. Let's start
Okay,
with Hi, Wheels.
so
Thanks for having me up on your panel.
PinkBowBirdo,
Start again,
if you're
Birdo.
gonna, yeah, if you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna say you was raised by your mother, then why don't you go to all the other communities where you said you wasn't raised by your mother and correct it?
All right, hold on just a second here.
Get your law straight.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Markella?
Yeah.
Birdo, play nice. Play nice.
Start by
First of
saying
all, I
hello
never
to
said I
Wheels
wasn't.
and
I
other
never
guests on the
said that
panel.
once in
Start
my,
by
that
saying
once
hello
came out
to
of my mouth. Never once did I
Wheels
say I
and other
wasn't raised
guests
by
on
my
the
mom. So
panel.
therefore, you're
I don't care
actually
who
lying
raised
once
you.
again.
You seem
You
like
can't
you
even go
dragged
and
up to
get
me.
any fucking
Did
clips
your
to
mama
actually, you know,
drag
back
you
up
up?
any of your
Did
fucking
your mama
words. I mean,
fucking
you can't
drag
even
you up?
fucking do that.
Were you
You're just
dragged up,
making
Birdo?
up lies
Is
and
that it?
you know
Your mama
because
dragged
that's
you
what
up
people like you. I
to
mean,
have
like
no
to do.
manners?
I mean, guess
To
what? You
be
honestly,
no
I mean, think that you're
have
actually, you
no
know, trolling right
manners?
now. But all the
Is
reality
this
is, you're not.
you think your mama's proud of this? Your mama must have dragged you up, Birdo. You got no manners. Come back when you got some.
Okay, so so you're saying that this live that she's covering that you're in your words, those are lies? Yeah, like I tell everybody else, come back with something better.
Okay.
Is that all you got?
Woof woof, I hear you back there, little buddy. Birdo, I'm gonna ask you a question, and this is coming from someone else within the state, i.e., myself, that is disabled and on Medicare, Medicaid. If you can answer this politely as possible, I would be very grateful for that. Where in all the mumbo jumbo and all the jargon that is Medicare and Medicaid, does it say that Medicaid will 100% cover gender reaffirming surgery? And I'm asking you this genuinely because I am, I'm intrigued by it.
Okay, first of all, it's already actually been done. So therefore, you can't really ask question that's already been done. They already took care of everything. So what are you even talking about? So you only make a fool out of yourself is what you like doing, right? You come on here and that's what I mean. Y'all YouTubers.
Oh, you're doing a good job yourself, Birdo. You're doing a
I'm
good
not
job
the
of
one
making a
making
fool of yourself.
I'm not the one making a fool of myself, Birdo. I asked a genuine question from someone who actually is disabled and deserves to be on disability, not someone who's able-bodied and crying, "Oh, my mama abused me growing up," or whatever. I'm genuinely asking, where does it say in all that jargon that is Medicaid that they will 100% cover gender reaffirming surgery?
But I have to say, that's better. You did slow down.
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, I never said my mom
Thank
abused me
you.
growing up either. So that's another
No.
lie that you're basically coming up with.
No,
So yeah,
that
come up
was
with some
not
more
a
lies,
lie,
will you?
sir.
Exactly.
That
I mean,
was
just because
not
you're the one
a
that has a
Are you
fucking
lie.
triggered?
disability,
Are you
and guess
triggered,
what? And
Birdo?
just because you're the one
Are
that
you
Daniel
needs to be,
triggered?
has
Are your feelings
on some
hurt?
type of fucking
Are your
welfare.
feelings hurt, Birdo? Are you triggered, bitch?
Birdo, I did not say that had anything to do with you. That was an example. I didn't say Birdo's mommy beat him growing up, which we know that's
No.
not true. But
No, not at all. No one up here said that.
just an example, okay? So please, I want to know, because I have 2 sons. One of them is
No.
bisexual, and if
Yeah.
in the future that he wants to pursue the same path that you are pursuing, I would like to be informed. So I am asking you on behalf of one person in the state to another, could you please tell me where that's at so that I know where to go look, so that I know what to read up on, so that I know what to tell my son if he decides he wants to transition into a female?
First of all, your kids are not my priority. That's your priority. And guess what? And another thing though is this. You're asking me to actually, provide you with some information, but guess what? Well, you can't even go on the internet. Well, you can't even, go look up and go to, to some resources and find out for yourself and get them. I mean, into something like that. Guess what? That's something that they want.
I have went on the internet and I have found numerous articles, all with conflicting information. But I guess, I just had to find out for myself. So, Birdo, I'm gonna let you back up here.
I've got a question for it.
Oh,
I've got a question for him. Birdo, is body dysmorphia a mental illness? You tell me. Is body dysmorphia a mental illness?
What are you, talking about? Are you acting if being transgender is a mental illness or not? No, it's not a mental illness whatsoever.
No,
so
that's
therefore,
not what
you're wrong
she
about
said,
that.
Birdo.
I mean, guess what? Why don't you
Okay,
try?
I asked you a question, dickhead. I asked you, is it? I asked you, is it? I didn't say it was. I asked you, is it? In your
Now,
opinion.
Birdo,
Understand me?
Lady Luck is an Australian person, so she doesn't have this type of information readily available at her fingertips like you or I, or even Markella would, for that matter. So I'm going to ask
you a question. I didn't make a statement. I asked you a question.
Like she said, she's asking a question because she would like to know.
Guess what? I can care less about what the fuck you honestly think is not my problem. And no, it's not a fucking mental illness. I already told you this. I think I've explained this. I mean, more than once. I mean,
Have at him, ladies.
Okay, well,
then what is it?
It is a record. Okay, yeah, what is it? Tell us what it is.
You have the floor. Tell us what it is if it's not a mental illness.
Did he forget how to unmute his microphone?
Well, I don't know.
Or maybe he's on some tangent and doesn't realize.
I mean, do you not? I mean, understand that? Like, you're becoming part of. The fucking problem. As of right now. Like seriously, I mean, you want to make all that different, skills, fucking shit. But guess what? I'm the one that's going to be, calling out fucking shit. I already told you. I mean, yesterday, no, it's not a mental illness. And I explained this on other people's, panels too. That no,
we'll
it's not a
explain it.
mental
Yeah,
illness.
we're dumb, right?
So guess what? Maybe you need to learn something. Maybe you need to pull your head out of your ass. And I know you got to.
Well, you pull your head out of your ass, Birdo. Pull your head right out of it. It's so far up at the moment, it's not funny.
Like you normally,
it's so far up your ass, it's not funny.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's not a mental illness, what is it? If it's not a mental illness, what is it? If it's not a mental illness, what is it? Explain. Explain what it is.
What else? I mean,
Come on, you know everything. Explain what it is. Explain what it is. If it's not a mental illness, explain what it is. Come on, you think you know everything about this. Let's have it. Let's have it, bitch.
Guess what?
Let's have it,
bitch. Is that beside your home, right?
Explain what it is.
Yeah, try again. You're not honestly. I'm doing so very well
10 miles
right
an hour
now.
instead of 100.
You're just
People
like
might be able to
all the
understand what
other,
you're saying.
losers,
Because at the
cuz
moment,
on
all you
here.
are
They
is
got
a
no life
blur.
on the
You're
they
just a
citizens
blur.
in the house all day, drinking
Whatever you're
motherfucking,
saying, no one's
potato,
understanding.
juice and
This is not
shit.
good
And
viewing,
that's like,
Will.
you fucking
This
do
man
any
can't seem to talk at
noodles
10 miles
and
an
crap.
hour,
That's why
and all
when
he
you
is
are
a blur. He's just a blur. His speech is just a blur, and it's not good viewing. People can't understand. I
Oh, my
asked the
ears.
question, if it's not a mental illness, what is it? You tell me.
Yeah, trigger warning if you're
You know,
wearing earpods, y'all.
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry about that, y'all.
if you know all about this, if it's not a mental illness in your words,
And slow
please
down,
explain to
and
me.
we'll talk to you.
Please explain to me what it is, slowly and carefully. I want to hear what it is. If it's not a mental illness, your words.
Yeah, slow.
Are you mad? Like, are you triggered? I mean, right now, it's Birdo. I mean, get out of your.
No, we're not triggered. You're triggered.
We're not triggered. I'm asking you a question. You're the one triggered.
Because obviously,
You're
I
the
think I'm
one
pretty
talking
fair.
at 100
I mean,
miles
you're
an
the one,
hour.
honestly. I mean, put
You're
this,
the one
on your
triggered.
goddamn self.
I'm
And guess
asking a
what?
simple
He can't
question.
even
I'm asking a simple question,
guess
and
what?
you
I
are
always tell
so
people, if you can't,
triggered.
handle the heat,
Are you
get the hell
triggered,
out of
Birdo?
the fucking
Are you
kitchen.
triggered,
That's
Mark?
what I always,
I
tell.
think
I mean,
you're triggered.
people, I mean,
No,
I don't
here.
think you
Guess
like
what?
this.
You're the one that
Hey,
put this
I
upon
don't
your own
think you're.
goddamn self.
I don't
You're
think
the
you
one that
like
is
us
honestly,
answering
making
questions
fun of me about
because you
some
have no
shit.
fucking
And then
idea
when I
what you're
ask,
talking
fight
about.
back, guess what? You ain't got
Shut the
shit to say.
fuck
You get
up,
off.
motherfucker.
Say that again.
I said, shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Gotta get her in the heat of battle, Markella. You know, with that.
I'm not triggered. I'm not
With
triggered at
that-
all. I just
No,
want him to answer. I
with
just
that
want him
30
to answer my
right.
questions, but
And if he was
he's reacting. He's
slower,
reacting like he's triggered, not me.
Remember,
I'm not
Markella.
triggered, Birdo. You'll never trigger me.
if
Try
this
again.
subject
Markella,
if
remember.
this subject triggers you so much, then why do you want to do this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Hey, bitch, that's a great question.
Bitch, you come back with
y'all
bitch.
the ones
Well, I
basically
thought I asked you a good
Really?
question, dummy.
You come back
You
with
can't seem
bitch?
to answer a
why
question.
why
You
y'all
seem
get
to
so
want to raven rant like a fool, so no one in the audience can understand what the fuck you're saying. Because you're so fucking dumb, it's not funny. You think you can yell? I can yell louder than you, bitch. I can yell a hell of a lot louder than you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, Birdo. Shut the fuck up. Answer the question and answer the question quietly and slowly, so the audience can understand. Are you stupid? No one can understand a word you're saying, dumbass. No one can understand what the fuck you're saying right now.
Guess what? Who's gonna
You're the
rebel
one triggered, Birdo. Are you triggered much?
Yeah, I'm because
Are you triggered much? Does this trigger you? Does this trigger you?
I'm going to got my name in your
Oh,
fucking, titles. Bitch, you're
don't
the
get
one
in your
making me a
feelings,
lot more
Birdo.
famous.
We wouldn't like to see you in your feelings.
Recognize.
No.
And guess what?
Yeah, he's stuck in his feelings,
A
Will.
lot more stuff, too. Guess
He's
what?
deep
And I'm really well
down there in his feelings.
Yeah.
You're stuck in your feelings, Birdo. Get out of your feelings and answer my question at 10 miles an hour instead of 100, so we can actually understand you.
I mean, the one that's triggered is him. I mean, you can clearly see that. And if this triggers him so much, then why would he want to go through the transition? You know?
Good question. It would be nice to be able to ask him questions and understand what his response is.
Right.
So, are you going to behave, Birdo? Or are we going to have to? I almost said the D word, the dreaded D word. Ooh. Drop kick.
Bitch, already, basically, go through.
There you go again. There you go again. Talk slowly, Birdo. No one understands you. No one can understand a word you're saying. Yeah, you're so triggered, aren't you? You're really in your feelings. There's go get some tissues for your issues, Birdo. Go get some tissues for your issues, dumbass. Bitch. Are you listening? You need to go and get some tissues for your issues.
What?
y'all don't, I mean,
Slow down, Birdo.
You really do.
I mean, do it yourselves. I mean,
Fix
I
your
mean,
three issues, bitch.
I'm doing it,
Bitch. No one cares.
honestly, I'm handling myself.
If
too.
you
I mean,
can't talk like a decent human being, don't
like
be
I
up
said,
here. If you can't talk
not,
like a
they
decent, respectful
got
human
money, y'all saw
being,
me,
don't be up here, Birdo. Slow
yeah, I
down.
mean, so
Slow
hey,
down.
you might
Slow the
want to.
fuck down. Slow the fuck down when you're speaking so we can understand you. We want to be able to understand you.
If you want people to hear your story, hear what you got to say, you got to slow down, son. I know you got that super secret special driver's license from the state, but slow down. This is a 25 mile per hour zone, not 100.
First of all, I'm not. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean,
I'm not. Can you stutter a little more, son? I don't like making fun of people, but
sit up there and say that you're the one that has to,
know what you're gonna
And
say.
you're doing it again. Here you go.
I mean, what the
Blah, 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 blah.
do? I'm just, pretty much,
Blah, 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 blah.
pretty much, yeah. Hey, that's what you know.
Bitty.
I mean, so I mean, what else? I mean, neighbors, yeah.
Talk slowly. I sent you a message in the back chat, dumbass. Can you read? Are you capable of reading? Are you capable of reading, Birdo? Can you read? I've got a question for you. Can you read? Are you capable of reading? Do you have enough of an education to know how to read the back chat? It's a good question, and I wouldn't mind you answering it. Obviously, you can't read. Well, Will, so I don't know what we're going to do with him. He can't seem to read the back chat. When he was asked to talk
No.
slowly, he seems like he can't read a message. So you might have to relay it to him verbally, seeing his level of education isn't
Yeah.
so
Wills, I
well
would show
developed that
him
he
some
wanted to
more.
read.
Yeah. I would show him some more of his own words because the rest of this live she's covering gets really interesting.
Birdo.
People would let you up if you didn't talk the
Birdo,
way
you're
you
the
do.
loser. Birdo, you're the loser.
Now, Birdo, I have
You're
a
not
question
up
for
here.
you.
We're up here. You're not up
I
here.
know
You're
this
the
is what I
loser.
told you to remind me of, but I remembered on my own. Just out of curiosity, Birdo, growing up and since they changed things around, how many times were you institutionalized at Kettler? And I know you know what Kettler is.
I mean, first of all, I never, was. I mean,
No one can understand you. Again, no one can understand a word you're saying, sir.
Take the time to form the sounds. Don't just bitch, you bitch. Take some time to slow down and relax. Not everyone needs to live life in the fast lane. You dang sure don't, not with that special super secret driver's license.
I mean, what else? I mean,
You haven't answered the first question although I asked you, Birdo. Let's go back to the first question I asked you. You made a statement. You said body dysmorphia is not a mental illness. So I'm asking you, if it's not a mental illness, what is it? Can you explain to me in 2 syllables? Because I know that's probably what all you're capable of. So 2 syllables. That'll do. All I want to know is if body dysmorphia is not a mental illness, then what is it? If you have to explain in 2 syllables or less, do that.
No, it won't happen. That's not possible for Birdo. Oh, Birdo, I'm going to show you how not to act. I know you know this well.
Talk slowly and respectfully. Talk slowly and respectfully. Otherwise, no one can hear you, dickhead. No one can hear what you're saying. You're ranting and raving like a bitch. You're ranting and raving like a bitch.
I love you, Lady Luck. I love you so much. Birdo, that's how you acted the other night, and that's how you're acting tonight. So, yeah, I will keep it going because it doesn't paint you in a very nice light at all. It paints you as a manic, idiotic child. You're what? I would assume around 20, 22. Don't act
No,
what's
he's
that
about
saying from my
25 now.
childhood? Don't act your age, not your shoe size. And winning, we're the ones winning here because we're not making ourselves look like a jackass. You are.
Exactly.
So, hee-haw, hee-haw. Have at him.
I mean, what is it? I mean, yeah, I
Talk
mean,
slowly.
I mean,
Talk slowly.
because you're the only one that I mean, for money, titles,
Listen to this guy.
anyone else,
What a
come up here,
joke.
compare
You
myself
are
against
such
you don't
a
want to
joke, mate.
proper
You know what you look like? You look like a
right
fool.
now. Oh, let me see. I mean, you, because you're the only one that
You look like a
trying to
fool.
knock me down.
We're making you our bitch at this point.
A
Do you like
troll?
being our bitch? Because we like you being our bitch.
I think when you drop him, he still carries on in back chats. So when you bring him back up, he's automatically started.
I'm going. Doesn't matter. It's still a singular number, not a double-digit number. But I'm going back. I just was reading some of the ranting that he's done backstage. 9:05 p.m. 6 minutes ago. I've already gone through my transition, so keep talking. This is great. Got.
Why don't we watch a bit more of the Lips video and put him on hold for a bit back there, and we'll just watch a bit more of what he said to Lips.
Because 3 months ago he hadn't, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's see what he said to Lips.
Oh, wrong.
How can we be more Pacific if you won't sit up here like a respectable person and talk?
Because I guess Grandma didn't teach him respectability.
And basically, you know, I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Birdo, now we can hang out, buddy. Let's go. What bar are we going to, though? It's got to be a nice kicking country club bar or something, though, because otherwise I kind of feel weird in those big old fancy ones. I don't have the clothes for you. You have to buy me an outfit, everything, and it just would be too much.
Well, here's, I mean, the thing though, with, yeah, and if we do go to, to a bar,
See, right there, Birdo, right there on this whole live that Lips did of you. That's called the PinkBowBirdo Show. You showed poise. You showed that you were calm. And you didn't go off on some unstable rant. You've proved you can do it. Why can't you do it now? I know why. Because you're triggered by a trio of women.
once you get drunk, and you may have more, drinks than I do, and once you get, once you get drunk,
why you can't do that? No, you gotta no. You fucked up too. We'll just call Uber or something. Forget about the drive and no excuses. You ain't gonna get me more drunk than you. Taking advantage of me and shit.
I mean, here's, the thing though, I can just, I guess, we can just, after you get drunk for a while, I'll just take you out to, my car, and guess what? We just hang out there for a while, and you could just, you could just hang in the back seat and just sleep the way off. It'll be just like a resting place, like we're taking.
Wait, did he say his car?
Yeah, but keep going. It gets better.
Granny wagons don't count.
A lifelong vacation.
I know, Stuffers. I feel like he was gonna touch me a little bit. It's gonna be feeling weird and stuff. Remember, I don't like the things. The thingies. Cows! My friend. Hey. Kels, are you sure you want to come in here right now? Me and Birdo are on a date right now. He said he'd spend up to $300, but I told him I was cheap, so he didn't have to. And now we're at a country club bar, and I'm really super drunk, and he's not. And now we made it to the car so far, so I can sleep it off in the back seat. And what do you think
Right.
about
Yeah, you can just sleep. Yeah, just sleep your way in in the back seat. I just
so sure.
and it'll be like it just be like a more like a vacation thing, and I just take let's say,
Where would I wake up?
I'll take you right home. But after a while, I might even take you home the next morning. To be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so when I wake up, what, 10 hours later, 12 hours later, it's gonna be really drunk. Where would I be?
I mean, here's the thing though. When you wake up, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Like you'll wake up and be like, okay, where am I? Like and I'll be like, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll be like, I'll just wake you up.
Did he say take her out? Not, I guess, knocked out or drugged or whatever.
Yes.
Birdo, I know you're going to know what I'm talking about when I say the story of Sam Shelton and Ashley Reeves. Please tell me you're not some wannabe pedo like that teacher did to his student and left her for dead. I know you know that story.
I'll just wake you up. You'll be sitting. When you wake up, you'll be sitting at I hate to say this, but
Oh no, you better hold on. Am I gonna be in some storage unit, some fucking Alaska somewhere, buried under the snow, or is this gonna be tropical? You better tell me. You have to tell me now.
I don't think you want to know.
I don't think so either. But
Boom.
you have to live one.
Now, Birdo, I know you know the story of the teacher and the student that he sexually groomed and then left for dead. That made national headlines, and more specifically, a Lifetime Network movie was made about it.
You
So
think this
please tell
sounds
me.
fascinating, PinkBowBirdo? Really? Are you really going to sit in back chat and say that sounds fascinating? What a sick motherfucker you are. You are one sick
And you say you
fucker.
haven't got any mental health issues, Birdo? Tell me, seeing body dysmorphia, in your opinion, isn't a mental illness? Explain to everyone what it is exactly then. Because we want to understand your point of view. There you go,
Slow down.
Slow down, motor mouth. Boom, boom. Motor mouth. Oh, he's so triggered. He's getting in his feelings. Listen to him. Poor little man. Getting in his feelings. Are you in your feelings, Birdo? Get out of them. We want to understand your point of view.
Yeah, he thinks this is fascinating. Yeah. Play some more so the audience can hear what he thinks is so fascinating.
All right, hold on
Yeah.
just a second. I am trying to find a screenshot that I just took, and I cannot find where I placed it. There it is, right there. Okay, let's go back. Oh, Birdo. For somebody who says they're not easily triggered, you sure are proving our case for us.
What do you call that? There's some other minds out there. Inquiring minds need to know.
I'm just saying that when you wake up, you're gonna be waking up to you know 5, maybe 4 or 5 other guys
God.
and
Birdo. You know as well as I do how bad the Sam Shelton situation was with his student. How that gripped the entire bi-state area. And you want to go out and pretend that you're some pedo? Well, sweetheart,
And he
you're not
thinks this is a
pretending anymore.
party. He thinks this is a party.
You're not
And let's
pretending
go.
anymore, sweetheart. You are.
yeah.
You sound like Ernie now.
Oh, yeah. Right now, Birdo, you're making Ernie look like a saint. And that's saying something.
See, Pink, I can't accept this date. Can you take me back home, please?
I
Right
mean,
now, before we even make it to the bar.
I mean, it just be like it'd be more like an
Lady
experience.
Luck's backstage.
Like, whoa, like
Did she get booted? Or did I accidentally drop her?
Hey, Wheels, Michaela.
Did I drop
It
you or
dropped me.
something?
No, it dropped me.
Well, like your first statement said, I can, and I did, and I will again. You know, I went over to Ernie's stream tonight, Birdo, but he's tied up in some conspiracy on that he's supposed to name somebody by the end of the night. And I invited him to come to this stream, and I was going to let him up on panel and let him have a go at you. Count your lucky stars, son. Count your lucky motherfucking stars.
who are who are you? Who are all these people? I'd be like, well, these are the people I hired. I mean, to get you to do with what I wanted you to do, to get you drunk.
Whoa. Oh, so the whole date was a fucking setup to begin with, before anybody even asked. Oh God.
Well, the thing though. Once you wake up, you won't even know anything that actually happened because you would have forgot everything.
Tell me, is Ernie gonna be there when I wake up?
No.
Okay.
Ernie is like in jail right now. So what? Well, he
That would be Birdo's dream date, to be knocked out, tied up, and then have a blindfold on, taken to some clandestine location, and then that blindfold being ripped off, and who's sitting in your lap but Big Daddy Ernie.
He will be getting out soon, so we know that is a fact.
Well, I don't think Ernie's scared of him like he's claiming in the back chat.
I'm not allowing people who praise
I know he's not.
women
I know he's not.
and children to be any of my no.
Oh, good. You do understand that Ernie is.
It's not happening.
Okay, good. All right. So at least you're gonna protect me from Ernie. What are these other fucking weirdos you got around though?
That comment. P. Diddy with baby oil.
Like Ernie, or are they just gonna?
Oh.
They're gonna want me for me, right? Not for my holes. Right.
I mean, they're gonna want a little something. They're gonna want a little something.
Well, why? I didn't do
nothing. Little.
No.
Keep stuttering.
Little boy. I might have you back a third time, and I will do my damnedest to make sure that Mr. Shell is here too, and just let the two of you go at it, because I think that would be pure gold.
You'll be
What did
you
you
know.
get from? What did you borrow from them that you need to repay?
That sounds real
Basically,
smart, Birdo.
here's I mean the thing
The
though.
pity
You
party.
know what the guys will what the four other guys will want.
I'm afraid.
I mean, for the 4 or 5 other guys, they will want a little something. I mean, from you.
If you want the comments that you're typing in the backstage to be on the live stage on my YouTube page, have at it. You got fingers. For now.
You
Okay,
have to bend. You have to bend.
why?
You know,
What
you
did
have to
you
bend
get?
over.
What did they do to
What I
either
mean, what I mean by
or
what I mean by is that you have to bend over and have sex with every last one of them.
But why though? What's the payment? Like, what did you get out
Well,
of it?
and here's I mean the thing though. If you have
Is
you
it
know
weird that you guys? Sorry.
basically you know you have to you know first you know you hook up with one person and it, like you know first thing and then you pick which guy you want and if but you have sex with each and every last one of them and each guy that you feel is the that has the most potential sex you that's the guy you pick.
For you? Do I pick them for you?
I mean the thing
Well,
though,
I'm not
but
looking for nobody right now. But
I know
I'll help you out a little bit. I'll take one for the team.
but this is kind of like a team thing, you know?
Ain't no such thing as the word team with you.
First of all, you don't even know what the fuck you're even talking about when you open your goddamn mouth.
Oh, at least you're talking a little bit slower. At least you're talking a little bit slower.
These are
Oh,
your
and you don't got
words,
anyone on your
not
Oh, listen to you. You're in your feelings still, Birdo. You're still in your feelings.
I'm making you popular,
right.
no, but
These
you're
are your
making my
words,
channel.
not ours.
You are making my channel very popular, and for a this being what my third stream, you're bringing in all the subs. I'll hit that 500 and the required watch hours in no time.
Thanks, Birdo,
And I'm
for making world's
posting
famous.
what's in the back chat so people can know what he's saying.
Oh, I'm going to. Give me a second
Yeah.
here.
And so the back chat's not even.
So, Wills, can we go back to my original question?
Yeah,
Is
because you're the
body
one honest,
dysmorphia even a mental illness? What is it? Can you get this dumbass to answer that question? I've been waiting a long time now, probably about half an hour, to get the question answered, and he seems incapable of answering one question. It's rather sad, really. It's definitely sad, isn't it, Wills? And my teller, this gentleman seems to think he's so important that he likes to hear his own voice, and yeah, he can't even answer my original question I asked at least 20 minutes ago.
Right. He won't.
So he likes to call people losers.
Oh, Wills, what did you do?
I'm showing the back chat.
You're showing
Right
your
there.
back chat.
Yeah, I know. I want to make sure that everybody sees how this person is, even with just text. Like right there, the
Oh
blatant
yeah,
lie.
I've been putting it over in. I've been putting it in the live chat. Yeah.
You can see it all right there. Ernie
Show the
Shell will
backstage,
never
then you're
face me.
not
He's
hurting
scared to ask
my
everyone
feelings.
who knows about it. Oh, I will ask him. I will ask him because I'm going to email him tonight.
Are you going to talk respectfully, Birdo? slowly
I mean, yeah,
and
exactly. I mean, because
carefully so everyone can understand. Sir, slowly and carefully so everyone can understand. Otherwise, you're just a blithering mess. You just blah, 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 blah. That's all that's coming out of the microphone. No one can understand a word. Even if you put this on half speed, Will, you still probably wouldn't understand him. This is that ridiculous. Listen to him. Listen to the level of trigger. Wow. Never heard somebody that triggered.
Yeah. Always.
Mm.
Always triggered. Yeah.
So, Birdo, are you going to behave?
Tell him none of us are his gatekeeper. Try again.
Exactly.
Try again.
I mean, what else? You know, basically,
See, there he goes again. He can't help himself. He can't help himself, Will. He comes up here, he's not being respectful to you, or you show him what you're trying to present. He's obviously easily triggered. You've been listening to my tone of voice and listen to his. He's clearly triggered. Birdo, what have I done to trigger you? Have I said something wrong? Yeah, have I said something wrong? Have I said something wrong to trigger you? Was it when I called you a motherfucker? Or when I called you a bitch? What triggered you so badly?
I mean, what do you? I mean,
So which one was it? The bitch or the motherfucker? The bitch or the motherfucker? Which one did I say that hurt your feelings so badly, Birdo? If I apologise, will you calm your farm and talk respectfully to the host? If I apologise for calling you a bitch or a mother, fuck up. Birdo, I'm trying to make good here. I'm trying to make good here, Birdo. I just said, if I apologise for calling you a bitch and a motherfucker, will you be respectful and Will's respectful? It's a simple question. Just a yes or a no. Just a yes or a no. That's all anyone can hear from you, Birdo. Birdo, why are you triggered? Like there's 3 old ladies according to you. 3 old ladies trigger you this much? You get this much up in your feelings by 3 old ladies with your cause? Wow. I think you should just take the L, Birdo. Birdo, just take the L. Take the L, Birdo. Just, don't be ashamed. Just take the L. It's alright. Sometimes in life you can't always win. You can't always win, Birdo. Sometimes you can't always win in life. There's no shame in taking the L.
I don't think that word's in his vocabulary. Oh, Markella, I love the new look. Looks better than the original.
It's just a track. I know it.
His volume seems to be a bit loud.
I mean, what else?
Will, do you want to turn his volume down a bit for me?
Turn it up.
Yeah, just turn him down because his volume seems really high.
No,
Maybe turn him down to.
But woo-wee.
Yeah, he's learned how to turn it up, though, Lady Luck.
Oh, okay.
I
Well, that's all right. I can turn mine up too.
So I'll come back live.
Yeah, I can turn mine up too.
Streaming
So
and
it's all
derail the
good.
whole entire thing because this is great. For you to derail the whole thing, Birdo, you would have to be able to get up on stage, and you wouldn't make it past the backstage part. Trust me.
And your original words with lips are getting out there. So we're just going through the contradictions. So maybe we should
Right.
look at more of that, Wheels.
I agree.
I don't know. Oh, he's backstage again. Damn the humanity! No.
Just leave him back there and play some more Ellipsis video.
Yeah, just play some more Lips' video.
And by the way, Lips, if you are watching this, or if you catch it on the restream, thank you so much for even giving me the idea. I hope to be able to return the favor to you sometime soon.
You know. I mean, if
We will put a track on the food stamp card.
Oh shit! I'm getting timed out, Birdo. See, you took this too far. Now I'm in trouble.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm getting timed out right now.
You're timed out. Stop it.
I'm sorry, I'm timed out for a minute. I can't talk to you.
What are you talking about?
I'm timed out. They're done. They're done with this fantasy world. All this sex stuff, trafficking and stuff we're gonna do to me. That's real.
I mean, it's more like an let's just say it's more like an experiment to see how much you can handle.
I was hoping somebody would say that BVR.
No, does that make sense?
No, don't go forward.
Sorry, I was giggling. What?
I'm saying it's more like an experiment to see how much you can handle. Does that make sense?
Wouldn't take much to knock his kitty ass out.
You have it. Well, once you have, get done having what you need to have with every other guy, then yeah, you can choose which one you want. I told you we'll give you something where you won't feel a thing. You won't even feel nothing. It'll just be like you're all like it, and La La Land, like something that will knock out your how should I put this? That will knock your socks off.
I like my socks on though, especially during sex. Duh.
Well, here's the thing though, like but would you really want that that stuff getting all splatter and shit? I think most people like it the other way. Most people like it the opposite way.
Wait, oh my God! Someone called the FBI. Maybe we could enlist the services of one Mr. Ernest Shell.
I like my socks on.
And plus, you'll just be and plus we'll get you out of your let's say comfort zone. You'll learn to like something that's very new.
You're talking about taking her completely outside her comfort zone and forcing something on her.
Correct.
That don't sound very friendly to me.
You're talking about her being gang raped.
Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
oh, I can't find something. You said that I was gonna be in like what the fuck did you say? Alaska. And
I'm not saying this to like make you feel uncomfortable. I can see you're feeling a little uncomfortable.
Oh,
but
yes.
Oh, PinkBowBirdo has a heart of coal.
But none of this is intentionally to make you feel uncomfortable. It's more like something to that get you out there to make you feel something that you never felt before. Let's just say something like that, something that's going to make you feel more.
Make you feel something that you ain't felt before. What? Complete and utter disgust? Because that's what I'm thinking right now.
Of convenience, like what I mean. Something that you don't see in a lot of movies, and then you don't what I mean.
Yeah, but why does it gotta be like sexual?
I think you might like it. I mean, you might like it. You might get an enjoyment out of it.
I don't think so.
I think you will.
I
think
find
you
it all
will.
really weird, and then I think that would just traumatize me more and make me.
I know, right? Keep talking. Expose yourself. You've been doing a lot of that lately. I'm gonna pause for a minute. I'm gonna let him come back up.
And
Oh,
PinkBowBirdo, you can block me, but I can still see you from the back chat. That's quite all right. All right. That's your.
I mean, you know, honestly, you know,
you
Go again, B. Go again,
You
B.
block.
Okay. Well, then you're not going to stop talking. I'm not going to stop calling you bitch. You're a bitch right now. You realise that, don't you? You realise that you're a bitch. Because the fact that you are this triggered by 3 middle-aged women, mothers, grandmothers. You used to punk, Birdo. You're still a little punk. You're a bitch. A motherfucker. You're nothing. You're nobody. You're not relevant. You're not relevant. You are not relevant, Birdo. Who cares about your opinion? No one can hear it because you won't shut the fuck up and talk slowly. So no one can hear your opinion. You have no value. If people can't understand what you're saying, it has no value.
I mean, so are you ready?
There you go again. Your opinion has no value if it's not being able to be understood, Birdo.
Yeah. Let's get some background music, shall we? I want to take a quick commercial break, y'all. Go to the bathroom.
Birdo, you're the one that sounds like the predator.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and share Wheels' channel out, everyone. And sub up to Lips, and thank you, Lips, for the for letting Wheels use that content today. Much appreciated.
And if you'd like to watch the whole live, here's the link to it. Birdo, that's her place. If that's what she wants to do, they're her children, not yours. Welcome in, Chicken Snake.
Hi, Chicken Snake. Welcome in. Wheels is just on a break. We just restreaming and commentating on Lips' live. We've had Birdo up here on the panel, and we've attempted to engage in a civil conversation with Birdo, but so far all our attempts have been unsuccessful. He seems to be very triggered by 3 middle-aged women, and it's rather sad, but it is what it is.
If it's a blast and you like it, then come up and talk peacefully. Not that screaming and yelling and fast talking. Nobody can understand you. You are triggered.
We're talking calmly, Birdo. How can we be triggered if we're talking slowly and calmly? You're the one yelling and screaming like a bitch.
He's always triggered.
Yeah. He can always go get some tissues for his issues, right? But when you're speaking calmly and normally, Birdo, that is hardly triggered. Someone
All right.
ranting and raving like a bitch is triggered.
Welcome back, Wills.
Oh, I feel so much better. Let all that rage out.
Welcome back, Will.
Sit a little bit longer.
I think you got to turn the music off, Wills. We're not hearing the video.
Oh, we know you're trolling, Birdo. We know I know the difference between trolling and triggered.
You'll have to restart it.
Oh, I'm still learning. You know, that's all right.
You think we've seen enough of it to get a fair idea of the gist of what the conversation was anyway, Wheels?
Yeah, I think everybody knows how PinkBowBirdo is and what they're all about.
I mean,
And the
we're
link
not
to
the
that.
ones looking like pedo here, PinkBow.
Yeah.
You are.
And the link to Lips' live is in the chat if you want to click that and see the whole video.
How did you win?
Yeah. Would you win? Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all made fools of yourselves all over again. No.
No, we were talking slowly and calmly and respectfully, Birdo. We didn't make a fool of ourselves. We're not going to lower our standards. We're not going to lower our standards to accommodate you and your behaviour.
No. I want to touch on this comment. Y'all want a drama community platform, so I'm gonna give it to you. Honey, I already had the platform. You're chump change compared to what I've got. And in reference to your earlier comment when you said that you're gonna come to every live I have and railroad it. You can only railroad it if you make it up on stage. And judging by the beginning of Lips' video, you didn't even know how to get yourself to backstage.
Well, let's go. Come on up and be calm about it. Maybe we would. Maybe we wouldn't drop you.
I mean, what else? I mean,
Triggered. Triggered. This bitch is triggered. He can't help himself. 3 grandmothers trigger a 22-year-old little boy. 3 grannies trigger a little boy. Go suck your soother, Birdo. Go suck your soother. Go on. Go suck it. You do suck, after all. You definitely suck. No one's impressed by you. No one thinks you're intelligent. No one thinks anything of you, really. So I don't know why you're on these platforms behaving like this when it's not going to get you any kind of recognition. It's going to get you quite the opposite. It's going to make it so you have no credibility whatsoever. So in my eyes, and probably others, you've got very little to no credibility at all. So is this all you got to say on this interview today that you've done with Lips? So is that all he's got to say on the interview that he done with Lips? Wheels? That's his final conclusion?
That's the horrific part of it. The rest of it was pretty well controlled talk, as you could hear, but it was productive up until the point of what he said that he would do to her. So I'll give you credit where credit's due, Birdo. You do know how to act accordingly when asked. Why can't you now? Is it because there's not 1, not 2, but 3, count them, 3 triggers sitting right here in front of you?
3 triggers, Birdo. Come on, Motor Mouth. Talk again. Talk again. Make yourself look like a fool yet again. Here we go, Birdo, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 when he's very much capable of holding a conversation. He chooses to come on your panel wheels and disrespect you and troll you like this. Actually, it must be more than trolling because he's talking so fast that no one can understand a word he's saying. So I think his speech is a bit beyond just trolling. I think his speech is triggered. He's triggered bit.
I'm sorry, sir, but I need a
triggered much.
translator. I
He
need a
triggered much bit.
translator.
Ain't that damn sure.
And
Oh,
I'm tired
God.
of looking like PinkBowBirdo.
Thank you,
This is a
Marcella.
much
My eyes were
better look
bleeding.
for you, Mark. This is a much better look for you.
Yeah. Can someone find me a translator? The CC's broke. I changed his name again. Oh,
Oh, small things that mean small minds, Birdo. Small things that mean small
Let me
minds.
tell you something, Birdo. If that shoe fits, lace that bitch up and wear it fucking proudly.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be something that we're not. You're the one that is. We just want you to talk calmly, but you can't do that.
I kicked him.
Yeah. That's right, Marcella.
He'll be back.
I know he will. He ain't gonna get back up on stage though.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
But if that doesn't give you predator instincts, what he said to Lips, I don't know what would.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. And would I trust being with him in person? Hell no.
No.
So this is to raise awareness, Wheels, of some of the characters on YouTube.
Oh yeah. And plus I needed to
Yeah.
have a good Saturday night, you know.
To talk
My team
about
lost their game today, so I needed something to
Yeah.
cheer me up.
to talk about gang raping. That's not right.
There's nothing about Birdo that's right.
And that's an Ernie Shell move.
Mm-hmm.
That gang raping, that's an Ernie Shell move.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go talk to Ernie about that?
We'll cover Ernie Shell on another live. I can promise you that. But
You
as
have
far
to
as-
be careful with that one.
I know. That's why I'm gonna enlist some experts. Oh.
It's a shame I never got an answer for my question.
You're
Who's
like,
not?
Yeah, the one about if body dysmorphia is not a mental illness, what is it in your definition, Birdo? That's what I asked him, and he never answered.
Right.
I mean, with his punctuation and his spelling in the back chat and his behaviour up here, I'm not sure if he's capable of expressing himself in long form sentences. At this point, I'm left to wonder. You're a wonder, Birdo.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of screenshotting before I shut this down. But I will send a transcript of everything that got said backstage to Lips because she deserves to know.
And as earlier, like I said, if you would like to go watch the full video, here's Lips's link to the video, and her link to her channel is up above it. Please go sub up and give her a like.
I mean, so I mean, what else? You know, I mean, oh yeah,
Here we go again. Here we go again. See what I mean? I don't think this guy's capable of stringing a whole sentence together. I don't think he's really capable of stringing a whole sentence together.
He can't even string 2 words together.
No, he can't. You have to talk slowly for him to understand.
I mean, so what else? You know, basically,
See what I mean?
you know, pretty much. I mean,
Bitch
oh yeah,
can't
pretty
help
much. You know,
himself.
exactly, because you're all, you know, all,
Bitch,
you know, basically, you know, you're gonna, you know,
you need to go and see someone. You need to go and talk to somebody about your issues. And in the meantime, there's always the option of tissues for your fucking issues, Birdo. Tissues for your issues, Birdo. Yes.
Lady Luck, it's time.
You know, exactly.
Time
I
for
mean,
that line
yeah,
that you rehearsed.
y'all talk, you know what's up, I mean, can't, I mean, nothing for y'all can't. That's another, you know, you know, it's
Shut the
pretty much,
fuck
you know,
up,
you
motherfucker.
you got anything to make, you
Shut
know,
the
say to me,
fuck up,
you're gonna always have
motherfucker.
to get on, gotta get, I mean,
Birdo,
you know,
motherfucker.
guess
Shut
what,
the
everyone
fuck
else,
up.
you know, I mean, see,
Birdo,
you know,
bitch.
something, you know, too.
You're my
Guess what,
bitch.
anyone else, I mean, go over,
You're my
this
bitch,
might be, you know,
Birdo.
and I'm the
And
thing,
I
you're
love
the
it.
only one that makes, I mean,
I love that you're triggered by 3 middle-aged women. You can trigger your little 20-something-year-old bitch ass just easily. It's fantastic. So keep going, motor mouth. Keep going. Come on. That's what you sound like. You don't even sound like you're sensible. Your mama must be real proud of you, Birdo. She must be real proud. Yeah, she must be real proud
I
to
don't
have a
know how he
dumbass
hears
like you as a
anyone.
son.
I don't know how he hears anybody.
He don't. For him, it's all about, oh, I'm famous. I'm YouTube famous. I've really hit it big now. You know who else says that?
Okay, well,
Ernest.
yeah. Yeah, how's he hit it big? Please explain in a calm manner.
Anyways, I think 2 hours is a nice stopping point. For those of
Wills,
you
can you
that's
do me a
here,
favour? Can you do me a favour,
What's that?
Wills? And can you please bring back Lady Luck, bitch? For a minute.
Oh, you want your little bitch? Okay.
Yeah. I want to play with the bitch a while longer. Yeah, you're my bitch. Look at your screen name, bitch. Look at your screen name. You're my bitch. I love it. Come back again, bitch. Come back again. We'll play. You're my top bitch. You know that? You're my top bitch. I'm going to treat you real well. Now come back again, won't you?
Y'all come back now.
I
You
need
hear?
that soundbite too, evidently. I think me a lot of sound bites recorded here. But anyways, we're hitting the almost 2 hour mark. So I think we're gonna end it there. Yeah, I've changed your name 100 times because first you were Ernie's bitch, now you're Lady Luck's bitch. And guess
No,
what?
can we just keep him as my bitch? Wheels? I like that.
Nah.
You know, resonate. Or we're gonna have turns of taking him as our bitch. We'll pass him around a
He can be
bit.
your bitch. He can be your bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want him for mine.
Oh, you don't want him as your bitch. Okay, Wheels, do you want him as your
No.
bitch?
We're
Or can I keep him?
We're gonna gang grape him right here, right now.
No, I'm not. I'm gone.
I mean, so what else? I mean,
Hello, welcome to the stage, my bitch. Welcome to the stage, my little bitch.
Oh my God!
Hey,
Look at his
are you gonna
mouth.
be? I'm gonna have to teach you how to be a good bitch and behave and have manners. This is what I'm gonna teach you, Birdo. I'm gonna teach you the way it goes. And the way it goes is that you shut the fuck up, motherfucker. And you talk when you're spoken to, bitch. That's the way it works,
Alright.
motherfucker.
Yeah, we're at the 2 hour mark, so I'm gonna call it. Thank you, Birdo, for another
All
successful
right, y'all have a
stream.
good night.
Yeah, everybody have a good night.
Yeah.
I love
Thank-
y'all.
Have a good
Remember, be
Yeah.
kind to one another.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for letting me up.
Always.
Thank you for having me on, Wheels.
Bye.
Pedal down, I'm flying free. They tried to stop me, now they see. The road ahead is paved in gold, while they choke on lies they told. Mirrors showing faces faded, haters losing, they look jaded. I don't break, I don't adjust. They can sit back, eat my dust. Catch me now, you wish I'm too fast. I don't miss. Burning rubber, leaving rust. Watch me go, eat my dust. Catch me now, you wish I'm too fast. I don't miss. Burning rubber, leaving rust. Watch me go, eat my dust. Took the punches, took the pain, but I turned it into flame. Now I'm roaring down the track, ain't no way I'm looking back. Watch my tail lights disappear. Every mile I make it clear. I race ahead, they turn to rust. One last time, eat my dust. Catch me now, you wish I'm too fast. I don't miss. Burning rubber, leaving rust. Watch me go, eat my dust. Catch me now, you wish I'm too fast. I don't miss. Burning rubber, leaving rust. Watch me go, eat my dust. Watch my taillights disappear. Every mile I make it clear. I race ahead, they turn to rust. One last time, eat my dust. Watch my taillights disappear.